What's up, everybody? It's Realistic with Realistic Productions, and today I'm going to be doing a kit review for the producerkit.com. This one I'm really excited about, and I think you should be too. This is called Turn the Lights On. This is a brand new kit that Trizza and Diego Avenue put together, but this is also the official Rico Love kit. That's right, Rico Love was heavily involved in this. It wasn't like something that he wasn't like involved in or he doesn't know too much about it. It's not one of those like weak kits that you see on the internet where it was just some Joe Schmo who took Rico Love's hits and then cut to where the kick is and the snare and then made this pack. No, these are sounds that Rico Love handcrafted, and it has his seal of approval on it. These are a lot of new sounds that weren't taken off of old records or anything like that. And these, I'm excited about this because I went through this, and not only am I excited that Rico Love was involved, and by the way, if you don't know, Rico Love is a prolific songwriter and producer. He's been involved in lots of hits. Wrote Hey Daddy and There Goes My Baby for Usher. He was involved in the writing for Confessions, that album. He was involved on the I Am Sasha Fierce project for Beyonce. He's done stuff for P. Diddy. It's a long list. This guy has won Grammys. He's been all over. He's worked with super big stars. And this is a great blueprint for that top 40 sound. So, anyways, like I said, he was heavily involved in it. And it's really cool because we have such unique sounds in here. We have like sounds that I've never heard from other loop packs before, or other like drum kits before. I think that's super cool. And we got 165 total. We got 808s, we got effects, there's snares, there's perks, there's hi-hats, and then there's a music loop pack in there that I'm really excited about because not only does it have the audio files, but it also has the MIDI files too. So you can like not only like flip the audio how you want it, but you can load up the MIDI in there, get a brand new groove going. You can layer the stuff, and just like the other stuff that you see on the producerkit.com, these are royalty free. These are going to work in any DAW. You can just load them up in there, any sampler, ready to go. You can flip them, chop them, do whatever you want with them. It's super awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive in, and I'm going to preview you a couple different of the sounds so you can hear what they sound like and get going on it. All right, let's dive in. All right, so I got Ableton open up here, and we're just going to go through this brand new kit here, and it has everything that you want from a nice kit. We got 808s, we got claps, effects, hi-hats, kicks, music loops, perks, snares, all of that. So let's just dive in. Let's go through the 808s. I'm going to just show and demonstrate and show you what they sound like. So what's cool about the 808s is not only do we have the type of usual 808s that you're kind of looking for, the essentials, right? So we have so we have those, which is great. But what I liked about this is they also went above and beyond, and they had made some really unique sounding 808s, ones that had some really wide sounds to them, ones that were layered with some unique stuff. Basically, these are 808s that I've never heard before, and I really, really appreciated that. So I'll show you a couple of those. So yeah, you heard in there was a good variety. You had the nice sub 808s that can go on just about any record, and then we also heard some really unique ones that can really set your 808s apart. So that's definitely something that I appreciated on there. So let's continue forward here. I know these claps, there was quite a few claps in here, just like the 808s, that were layered and had some unique stuff in there that really just sets this kit apart from other kits. Yeah, you can really hear the details that went into these. It really sets this apart from a lot of kits, which I definitely am really digging in this. And you can hear too the quality's really high on these too. They definitely took their time to make sure that everything is where it needs to be so you can have the cleanest sound and stuff. And these are just ready to go. You just drop them right in your on your drum machine or your sampler, right into your DAW, and you're good to go. You don't really have to do too much to make them sound great. All right, and then we got some effects in here. These are ones that I definitely appreciated. There's some really unique ones in here. So it's cool because we got a lot of great stuff that can work as some cool stuff to sample. And there's also a lot of nice transition things, things to help you build, things that can lead you into the next section to kind of build that momentum and give people that sense of direction of the song. So that's definitely really cool. I always love when packs have these in here, different types of rises and transitions. It's definitely useful stuff. All right, so now we got some hi hats, and I remember going through this, and right away, the first one I heard, I was like, "Wow, there's a couple in here that I have not heard before," and I'd getting a kick out of that. I thought it was really cool too. So let's just go through a couple of those. Yeah, I really appreciated the layers that went into this. I thought it was really cool that a lot of them had some nice stereo sound to it, some stuff going on different sides of the ears. I thought that was really cool. Definitely something that you don't always see with hi-hats. So I was really glad that they went a step ahead and made sure that it had those kind of details into it. So any kit has to have a great pack of kits, and this one does not fall short of that. There's some kicks in here that are worth checking out here. And just like the other sounds and folders that we were going through, a lot of this stuff has some really nice layers to it, some stuff that you're not going to hear in other kits. Definitely mix really well too. Nice impact to it. Can definitely cut through the mix pretty well. I can see these kicks really driving through and becoming a favorite for anybody who purchased this kit too. So I'm gonna come back to the music loops. I just want to stick with the one shots for a moment here. Let's go through the perks here, and this does not disappoint. There's definitely a handful of perks in here and some really nice ones. Again, there was some ones that were unique and different from what we're used to hearing. But there was also a couple in there, some of the essentials that you want from a perk kit. Yeah, so this was a great selection of perks in here. Definitely a lot of stuff that can be used for your essential stuff that you need, but then also some stuff that can really set your beats and your music apart from what other people are doing out there. And I always feel like that's a good balance. You want to have the essentials and stuff, but then you also want to have a couple in there that can really set some stuff apart. All right, so now let's go on to the snares. Like I said with the kicks, any great kit needs to have a set of awesome snares in here. This one does not disappoint at all. I love how they go right off the bat, too. Like the first one that I listened to right up here, the first one in the folder, had already just like grabbed me and gravitated me into wanting to just start making and creating right away. Yeah, and you can tell that they were mixed really well. You can tell that they have a lot of great sounds to it. It's very clean, very crispy. They definitely took their time to layer things. There's some snares in there that I've never heard in any other packs, which really contributes to the authenticity and the originality to this drum kit here. And you can really see that the detail and the time was really put into making something a really stellar product here. All right, so I wanted to save these for last just because they're loops, and I wanted to focus on the one shot. So open this up. And right away, the cool thing I saw was we not only have the loops in here, but we also have the MIDI information as well. And I love when loop packs do that. I think it's much needed and I always appreciate it. And so the loops here, they have everything that you're going to want in there. They have the BPM and the key in there. Takes the guesswork out of stuff. You don't have to do a tap tempo. You don't have to try to play around or try to use a tuner or play around on your keyboard to see if you can figure out the key. It's all right in there. It makes the information a lot easier for you to just start creating right away. And like I said, we got the MIDI files in there. So I'll show you an example of one of those. So we got all right, and then we have the MIDI of the same thing here. And so that's always really useful because now if you want to be able to like layer stuff and be able to like flip it or add some different elements to it, you got the MIDI going right there. And then you can also use these as different like chord progressions for new songs. So really you're getting like 2 for 1 in this and just endless possibilities because now you got the actual audio file, and then later on you can use those same chords in a different song, change the BPM, you can move the chords around and stuff. So I think it's super useful. So let me go through just a couple more of these loops so you can hear what they sound like. So a lot of great choices there, a lot of great selections, stuff that can be used for all different types of genres, which I appreciated. You can hear some stuff for trap, hip hop, R&B, pop. It's a great variety, great mix, and again, I love that the MIDI's in there. I think that's super useful. So this is definitely another kit from the producerkit.com that does not disappoint. Everything is really high quality. There's a lot of unique stuff in here. It really stands apart from not only other kits on the market, but other kits on the producerkit.com as well. There are definitely some sounds in here that are different from other stuff on the store, and I think that's really cool. So it's not like if you've bought some stuff on the producer kit before and you're like, oh, should I check this one out because I already have some stuff from this website before. No, this is definitely a loop pack that is different and sets itself apart from other stuff that you can get from the producerkit.com. So I think that's really cool. It's definitely something that you should have in your arsenal, definitely a need. So go ahead and check that out. It's the producerkit.com.